This is day 3 of me sharing at least one video a day for 10 days, and I thought I'd just share my story of how I got to be doing what I'm doing. I'm Cathy, chilled mama. I'm a perinatal educator and trainer. Perinatal means antenatal and postnatal, so everything from pregnancy right the way through. I started off as an early years teacher, so reception class. After I had my children, I went back as a supply teacher and I taught up to year 6. From the start of becoming a parent, I was running groups. I started off a baby and toddler group in the village, then I moved and volunteered with local NCT, and I set up bumps and babies groups in my village and did various things, including setting up a local home birth group. And then I found that I had lots of people coming to me. I got a bit of a reputation for supporting people, so I had lots of people coming to me who'd had a difficult birth first time round and wanted to explore their options, so not necessarily planning home birth. So I set up a Facing Birth Again group and worked with lots of people individually as well, and that was all voluntary. After I had my third, I had people asking me how I did it, because I'd now had 3 children without using pain relief and had positive births, and so they wanted to do the same, and I started sharing that individually, and then ended up running pregnancy relaxation classes with a bit more, and that was really positive. I enjoyed that. Fourth was about to start school. It just coincided at the time the Labour government then was setting up more Sure Start children's centres and making them more universal, and so I got a great job running a Sure Start children's centre in Bedfordshire, and I loved that job. Did it for 7 years. I got trained in all sorts of different programs, different parenting programs, different baby massage, baby signing, baby yoga, all of that. I ran lots of drop-in groups and play groups, but we also supporting families one-to-one. I was trained to do breastfeeding support and help run the breastfeeding drop-in, and supported families at home with that as well. And I had an amazing team of family workers. We were running a postnatal course that the local authority wanted to roll out to all the children's centres. So one of my family workers, Kate, and I put it together in a shareable format, and we did training for all the children's centres and some of the parenting staff in central Bedfordshire, and it's still going now. So if you've been to a Baby Days group, then course at the children's centre, then that came from me and Kate. And yeah, then my fourth was 8, 9 and really struggling with school, so I decided, well, I couldn't manage to do it all anymore, so I left my work and concentrated on chilled mama. During that year, I'd already completed my training to be an antenatal teacher, and I had started doulaing and was booked on doula training. So yeah, that's how I started. That was over 10 years ago, and then I had a bit of a tragedy because my husband died, and I had already started home educating my fourth, and my fifth joined us then, and I couldn't manage to do all the workshops during the day that I had been doing. So, and I really loved doing the starting solids workshop for families. I just knew it was really good and it really worked, and I didn't want it to disappear, so I thought, well, if I could train other people to do it. And that I started doing that in 2019. I've now trained over 150 starting solids facilitators around the world. Now offer other trainings for workshops or supporting families on a range of different topics, from pregnancy relaxation right the way through to starting toileting, because that's something I had developed. It's one of my workshops over the years I did with families, toddler-led toileting. So I'm now more focused on supporting practitioners and delivering training than I am supporting families one-to-one, but I'm still doing the home birth group. And this year I ran a national home birth conference, which was really cool. That was one bucket list. Yeah, so that's me. So if you've got any questions, maybe about who I trained with, or maybe you want to set up as a perinatal educator, or maybe you are a parent or a parent to be and you're interested in some of the stuff I've said, then I'd love to know. Get in touch, write your questions, or DM me, and I'd love to talk to you.